Have you seen Kari? He's missing. Zulana's son. When his father succumbed to skooma, Kari swore vengeance upon the smugglers responsible. This one tried to stop him. Yes, that's Kari. Please, you must find him. He's all Zulana has left. Zulana heard many things in Mistral. Hazak leads the skooma peddlers within a nearby cove. A vile skooma peddler. Hazak destroys families and brings great war. Kari hasn't learned that fear and hatred cloud judgment. Zulana said he would be foolish to seek revenge, but he hurt his back in a terrible accident. He took skooma to relieve the pain, and it...
Begone, bandit. I'll never join Hazak. Mother sent you? It is good she can't see me trussed up like a sheep. The bandits were more challenging than I expected. You thought her a poor mewling widow? Pah! Mother is not entirely what she seems. She warned... I sought to avenge my father's memory, but was captured by bandits. Mother saw my capture and sent you here to assist. Then when you free me, I'll fight Hazak alone and will likely die. Hazak will poison more families with skooma, another will swear. Good. Now, untie my bonds so we can look for the key to Hazak's... I can hardly believe it. I'm free.
Circle around!
You don't have the will for this, but I do. Come.
I don't know how Mother will take this.
I always forgive my enemies, but I will remember.
What have you done? And you have done what I could not. My husband now rests with the ancestors, free. When Hazak embraced Skooma with more affection than he did with me, I gave him every chance to claw his way back. Poisoned arrows to stun, a blade to finish. I spoke to each as they lay frozen on the dock. I noted the ardor of the moons within you and sent you to aid Kari. That is help, yes? But I would know. How did my son fare against Hazak? Did he fight brave? Then Kari learns to stand with allies rather than on his own. He shows me he is ready. Agir Tragijazeri. We justly take by force. At Two Moons Dance, we study the thin line between justice. Kari, you did what Mother could not.
I did what I knew to be right, to restore our family's honor.
You've proven worthy of our name. Do you understand?
Yes, Mother. I'll dance beneath the two moons, as you've taught me.
Then we must complete your training.
then he ate the priest.
Pain lies ahead. Turn back, Master. This is not the place for us.
This one does not understand. This shrine is supposed to be lit with an ever-burning flame. Perhaps Shehiradaro, a simple Khajiit, doing what she can to survive. Shehiradaro came to this shrine for guidance. It said the flame gives visions to answers to unasked questions. Mysteries defined by the stars themselves. And if Shehiradaro makes some gold along the way, all the better. It's a shrine to Hermaeus Mora, Daedric Prince of Knowledge. They say if you stare into the fire, all will be revealed. Tomes, lost to the ages. They're full of secrets from an earlier time. While searching for the shrine, a spirit appeared to me and warned me away. That's her. It's the lying spirit.
Don't listen to these fools' words. The forbidden tomes must be destroyed. Place them in the... What? That isn't possible. No matter. I'll rekindle the shrine's fire with my own essence, but you must promise to destroy them. Then that is a blessing. Once the books begin calling to you, there is little time before they ensnare you completely.
Master, no! The flames burn us! It hurts! It hurts!
You've done it. The tomes are gone. I'm certain. But no one else shall fall into their trap. You managed what I could not. But it is done.
You hadn't destroyed it. But the shrine may yet...
As part of the Dominion, you will gain.
Don't give us any trouble.
Together we sway as we kiss, sway as we kiss.
I bring an urgent message from Rhea Opacarius, Chief Oracle of the Twilight Queen Azura. Best discuss that with Rhea. Too many eyes and ears here.
And she goes, the taste of her remains, and in my
Dominion welcomes all who wish to join.
What is it?
sway as we kiss, sway as we
This one has heard reports. You've kept busy. Good. You fit in now more than ever. Clearly, you were meant to help us out. Joan and Jode have a sense of humor, yes? And keep your wits about you, my new friend. Mistral's houses cast deep shadows, and Mistral is the jewel of the southern seas, a free port with trade ties to half of Tamriel. Ambassadors from Khenarthi's Roost has an old treaty with the Maumar. They claim the Dominion fleet intended to invade their home waters. It's a sticking point in the negotiations. The Silver... Without Mistral's support, the Dominion will have precious little defense on its southern coasts. But we are not... The High Elves, Wood Elves, and Khajiit stand united under the Eagle Banner. He is the voice and spirit of the Wood Elves. They say he is, was, and will be their greatest leader, whatever that means. Razumdar is just a simple Khajiit. He seeks the best for all the people of Tamriel.
In Daggerfall, packs of these horrible monsters roam the streets at night and prey upon the unwary.
Wares.
Mine is an honor.
the Sylvan are blind? Every one of these sea elves is a venomous serpent waiting to strike. We should have cleansed this place of...
This one thinks you have... This one...
What?
I see the delight in your eye.
You've come seeking... Can't you see I'm busy? Everyone.
By locally walkers.
Could you help me out?
They kicked us out, remember?
No. When?
Ha! Of course you don't remember. You were in your
I've never had such a difficult time deciding.
6? That seems low.
Fag. This was after 3 drams of white eye and a flagon of moon sugar double. You're lucky to be alive.
I forgot. They mix brews with moon sugar here.
Yes, and in most Khajiit ports. Now, let's think of a way out of this mess, shall we?
By
buying and selling.
Come now, friends. Have you seen Juraira's latest shipment?
merchandise.
Don't
Fine
push
goods
too
at
sharp.
fair prices.
She's got enough for everyone.
I love mixing different Take pride in your work, I always say.
What?
Shakru's has many. This one can. This one. If you wish to... This one... Shakru. This one, no. If you wish to place a...
Only the finest wares here.
That burns within its belly.
Lorcan, take them all. Why did the Sylvanar negotiate with these filthy Maomer? Those pirates are a stick in the High Elf eye. They capture our merchant ships and raid our settlements. If I had any say, not as long as the Sylvanar confuses diplomacy with capitulation. He's inside with the rest of them, pretending this won't end in bloodshed.
Your pardon, friend. The Dominion's arrival on Khenarthi's Roost has upset the locals. It falls on me to smooth the waters. Most unexpected. It seems we have a mutual friend. May I ask, what brings you to... Then perhaps you can advise me on a small matter. The Maomer have a treaty with Khenarthi's Roost. Indeed, why not? It would be indecorous to suggest the treaty is anything but actual and sound, yet I fear... Exactly. A chorus of requests may succeed in carrying the tune.
It's hard to keep track of the new faces since the hurricane, but I don't believe we've met. And I told him the mere act of doing so would complicate matters with our longtime Maomer allies. Look around you. What great armies do you see? Our survival depends on knowing when to fight.
We upheld our treaty with the people of Khenarthi's Roost for generations. And this is how they repay our kindness? We will not. By all rights, this is our island. Harani's people occupy it with our blessing. If she breaks the treaty, so breaks our... We keep a copy on an island far from here. I see no reason to send for it. I won't allow...
Any luck securing a copy of the treaty? Then there's little chance for compromise. I'll call a break in formal talks until everyone calms their nerves. Do you want? I can't allow the Dominion's first act on Khenarthi's Roost to be one of conquest. I understand our mutual friend. It's a name, a title, and our holy city. Quite an honor to carry around such an important word, and the occasional burden in its confusion. As Sylvanar, seems like it's been such a short while, but the wrinkles on my face tell me differently. Or did you mean as a freshly grown fruit, still without blemish? On behalf of the Bosma people, it's my goal to keep it that way. If you speak with the Green Lady, she sustains me, and I her. Together, we are the aspirations of the Bosma people given form. Put simply,
young. How is it we came to find each other? You, a herdsman. Me, the daughter
Do
of
not worry.
Roost.
It is safely caged. Dahara would not let it tear the flesh from your bones.
You think this one drinks on the job? Good. Then so will everyone else. Ulandil certainly won't. His viper tongue is sharp. But Harani can't because her copy was stolen. A good question. Raz answers it with an interesting bit of trivia. Ulandil, someone needs to slip into Marmor Embassy, find a way past the guard, and rifle through Ulandil's private quarters. The pragmatist in this one says it's because you have no firm connection to the Dominion. The optimist says it's because you have...
Don't cause trouble.
Off limits. You aren't getting through. Are you lost? Ambassador... None of your business. Go bother the clerk. He doesn't know when to shut up either. Are you lost? What? Give it here. She wants to meet me? Now? Out of my way.
To see.
Watch your step, ground walker. Don't cause trouble.
The spring in your step. Did you know a sense of accomplishment can alter one's stride? The Sylvanar is certainly being watched by the Maumar. You should inform him the treaty is safe. The Sylvanar and the Green Lady are being put up in the armorer's home. This one recommends you knock before entering. At a quick glance, there are holes in the treaty. When the Sylvanar worries at
The Sylvanar's inside resting. You have 5 minutes.
time for you to leave. No! No! You found him like this? What did you see? Answer me! Then you know nothing. 1,000 curses on this wretched island. They've taken none who'll survive the day. I am the unerring bolt. Once loosed, I cannot stop till I pierce my quarry's eye. Harani knows...
Not again. Please. I understand what the Sylvanar desires. Did. But he was just here. What happened? How awful. Who would harm? My guards saw nothing. We doubled the watch to ensure safety. I can't... Of course. I hereby declare you a deputy of the Mistral Guard. On my desk, you will find the most recent reports from the Mistral Guard.
The Sylvanar murdered? These treacherous Khajiit have plotted with the Maormer to slay our noble envoy.
How dare you! The Sylvanar was our guest. You go too far, Vicereeve.
Outrageous! More Dominion treachery. I will conduct my own investigation.
No sea rat will show me up. I'll get to the bottom of this myself.
This is worrisome indeed.
Of course, my love. Next time we see her.
No one here. Perfect.
As good a place as any. If that clerk has any sense, he'll find it.
Get off my ship before I throw you off! And I need a new rigging and a serving wench. Too bad for us both. Now get off my deck before I throw you off! Why didn't you say so? You're a deputy of the guard? The same guard whose authority ends where my ship begins? On the dock or in the water? Oh, that's a serving wench. 3 minutes. If my sailors... Another one?
Watch your step, ground walker.
Another one?
Don't cause trouble.
I've got a lot to do here.
I forgot. They mix brews with moon sugar here.
Yes, and in most
Killing the Sylvanar was foolish. The Green Lady and the Sylvanar shared a life bond. She has little time to avenge him before she too will die, and the Green Lady is a most dangerous creature. The Maumer planned something, but what? Wait. The apothecary sold Daedra blood in these specific amounts? This is a sample of the vile cloud from around the Sylvanar's body. Bring it to the Green Lady. Tell her it killed her beloved.
The killer will share the pain my beloved's death has wrought. Hand down the throat, a kiss for my wrist. Hand on the lungs, a kiss for my arms. No poison in all of Tamriel could harm my beloved. But this scent was on his body. Why is it out here as well? You're blind to it, easily remedied. Follow if you can.
Covered my tracks. Couldn't. I followed his orders. Daedric poison. Ulandil. He said they could stop.
I've heard enough.
His orders. I had to follow his
There,
orders.
there. You did what you had to. As did I.
Ah, the errant deputy. I was just informing headwoman Harani of her apothecary's connections to the High Elves. My what? You mean the apothecary? I assure you, he was never in my employ. Oh, well done. It doesn't matter now. The green lummox and her... You're lying. She must be dead, or else she'd have come for me. She's coming for me, isn't she? I'm a duly appointed ambassador. The Tempest is coming. You cannot stop it.
Sea rat coward! I'll have your head for this!
And soon, his heart. Stop! All of you! This madness ends now. This is madness. There has been enough death in this city.
Move, unless you don't mind the spatter. I'll keep him alive for a time. He won't starve. His limbs have so much flesh to sustain him. Go tell Harani the Marama is dead. Leave me to my work. Exactly. And I'll have the blood that's due. What does this creature's life matter to you anyway?
You dare speak for my Sylvanar? I'll beat you with your own flayed skin. I'll smash your teeth to powder and choke you with the dust. You're...
Keep her away from me!
Milksop.
We've taken Ulandil into custody thanks to your quick action. I understand. I am certain she'll find another way to mourn her husband. The Maomr have some ships waiting offshore. Ulandil's people signaled them before the Green Lady arrived. I signed a new treaty moments ago. Vicereeve Peladil assured me the Dominion will protect...
Hey, slow pause. You, yes, you. Commander Khenarthi needs you immediately. The Maomr attacked Cat's Eye Key from the sea. Commander Khenarthi holds the line at the docks. She needs help stopping the
You there. The Maomr attacked Cat's Eye Key with their Sea Viper forces. We need every... A counterattack? I'd settle for an organized defense. I'll coordinate Dominion forces from here, but I can't lock down this gate until the survivors clear out of the market.
Those Maomr pirates came from the water. Sea vipers happened. One must have struck me on the head. When I woke, a sea viper was carving strange runes. No, we can still move. We'll head to Mistral if it's safe there. By the 8, it's inspiring to see Dominion soldiers. The Marine by the gate to Cat's Eye Key plans to strike back at the sea vipers.
We can't let those Marmor pirates reach Mistral. I saw great serpents emerge from the waters. Those sea viper cowards... No. When I saw my neighbors fall, I ran. What kind of Khajiit am I? I'll do no such thing. If any of those sea vipers shows a face on this side of the gate...
What are you doing here? That doesn't matter. If you're in the mood to cave in some sea viper skulls, I don't... You feel that cold air rushing off the sea? Just like it was before the hurricane. We can't wait to... I sent my squad to scout Cat's Eye Key. If they haven't learned what the sea viper's plan, we can poke around until we figure out what needs chopping. I'll hold the gate, if you think you'll have need for a wizard. Or you could bring a Dominion Marine. Up to you. Then let's fillet these fish.
Hey, squad got separated. Sea vipers carved runes in his chest. Hunting sea vipers. If you see her, tell her Onglor...
You've done your part. Get back to Mistral when you can. Oh, Mistel.
A ringing head is bad, but when it rings, I was in the caves, working. Sea vipers, our pirates. We paid protection through the month and let them put those... Our debts, I suppose? After they killed enough of us, they left the rest of us alone. They knew we would. Some high elf wizard tried to get in, so they collapsed it. I dove outside. What's that? My ears were ringing. Would you mind repeating the obvious? Wait.
totems seem to harness a combination of wind and spirit. Indeed.
I suppose that's optimal. These sea viper rituals are barbaric, but quite effective.
You clearly haven't studied the fundamentals of blood sacrifice.
You see, these serpent-shaped statues there...
Exactly the right question. It seems the sea vipers use a specialized lodestone to block the channel.
Completely. Go ahead, don't be shy. It's not as though the storm totem's energies will... Phenomenal. I knew proximity was the key. And look at you, not even a hint of electrocution.
No, I really shouldn't worry you. I can't say for certain.
It's one of two things, neither of which is good for anyone on this island. You don't stoop to blood... Listen, you handle the storm totems. I'll determine how to best counteract the sea viper blood ritual without destroying Mist... This is ESO, speaking directly to your mind. Find my Psijic projection near the tunnel exit. I know how to stop the Marma. I know what they're planning. Through my Psijic projection, I observed an old ritual site north of Mistral.
The sea vipers summoned... The creature can only hold so much energy before it discorporates. All the energy will wash over Khenarthi's roost, killing anything it... Ah! There's the genius of their plan. How do you bind a creature made of storm energies? With the wind itself. 3 ritual... It will shed its corporeal form and safely release its stored energy. By safely, I mean in relation to... You'll have no trouble. But in the event you do, I've opened a portal at a distance of 1 league from Khenarthi's roost. There I'll...
Children of the sea, your bonds cannot hold the tempest.
Come! You must leave this place! Follow me! Come! You must leave this place! Follow me! My friend, to escape death so triumphantly is constant thrill. The Maumar are fled or dead thanks to your efforts. Khenarthi's roost is safe and voluntarily a part of the Aldmeri Dominion. So if Raz had known you would do so well, he would have scrounged you a nicer reward. Apologies. The Mistral Armory is not what it once was. The Maumar are like drunken uncle. Chase them off, and they always come back. Next time, if the Vipers are here in numbers strong enough to assault Khenarthi, all of the southern seas are in danger. The Queen is... Astanya can pass word to Her Majesty. Perhaps you can catch a ride on the Prowler. Raz... Of course. After all you have done for us here, it would be rude of Raz to say no. Astanya's the lovely watch captain of the Volkal Watch. Raz has shared more than one drink with the captain, and more than one fight. This one is a simple Khajiit, like he said when we first met. Oh, Raz would not be surprised. You have already proven yourself a competent sword. Very tall elves and very pretty shores. Auridon is the most worldly part of the Somerset Isles.
The Prowler is headed to Auridon, and we're happy to ferry you there. When you're ready. Chests full of gold. Owning a sound ship after a hurricane can be quite lucrative, even when the only cargo is Dominion luminaries seeking. Aye, the Prowler is fully restored and ready for heavy seas. Quartermaster
welcome.
I'll be a decent rider up.
Certainly.